Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use the Inventory Lab and all the different ins and outs of the program and all that good stuff. I will be blocking out some of my crucial information that I can't really share because I have some really good rate plans and stuff like that that I can't be showing off to everybody. So forgive me for that, but I'll show you guys how to use the Inventory Lab to its maximum abilities. So before I get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. All right, so now we're going to go over to Inventory Lab. So, we log in to Inventory Lab, and this is the screen it takes you to is the dashboard. So this is the dashboard of Inventory Lab, and this will show you, your expenses or your income to your profits. So, and then here's a pie chart here. But you can see this week looks really bad, but I spent a bunch of money on a year's worth of insurance. So my profits are way down because I spent $760 on insurance. This month I was clearancing out a lot of products that have been sitting there for months. So I've got a lot of clearance that I'm clearing out, so my profits are actually really bad this month, unfortunately. But, want to get rid of stuff I'm not selling so I can have more money to spend on profitable products for Q4. Plus, they start really charging way more for storage. Q4 storage, I think they almost triple the price for storage fees. So, I want to get rid of all the crap so I can put in good product. So my profits look really low compared to normal, but it is part of the plan. But you can see my sales are way up, are doing really well this month. 9,400 here, 9,600 here, 6,800 here. And this gives you just a real quick pie chart. Other expenses, $1,200. Service fees, $1,000. Transaction fees, $8,600. Selling fees, $3,200. And then here's the cost of goods. So this breaks down your expenses. So research, I never look at research. So I'll skip that. I don't use it at all. List, this is where you go to list your products. So once it's done thinking up here, you hit new batch, you fill out the blanks and you start scanning in product. Close batches. Here you click on this and you can go through all of your older batches to see. Like when you look for something like replens or something like that, you can do a search here. Like this is something I don't sell anymore, but Popeyes, it's the spinach. I just made another video about spinach, talk about spinach. But anyways, so this pulls up the shipments of when I sold some Popeye spinach, and that'll work for anything that you sell. If you sell Barbies, it'll pull up all the shipments with Barbies and stuff like that. It's very useful whenever you're trying to do claims and stuff like that with Amazon. So inventory, if you do an overview of your inventory here, you could type in any ASIN or anything like that. If you want to look at your FBA inventory, merchant fulfilled inventory, if you have anything unlisted, here, FBA inventory shows your total sales for our sales value, your merchant fulfilled sales value here, and I don't have any unlisted inventory. But again, if you wanted to look for Popeyes, you type in Popeyes, and if you had anything available, it would pop up. So again, if you hit FBA, it'll give you a list of everything you have for sale on FBA, and merchant fulfilled, it'll show you everything you've got for merchant fulfilled. And then again, the same with unlisted inventory. So I'm not going to show you that because I'm going to blank out the entire screen anyways. But that's what this is. It'll give you an overview of every single item, everything you have in stock. So again, with the Popeye spinach, if you have 20 in stock, it'll say 20 in stock. The only issue with this on Inventory Lab is it is behind. So for example, right now I have 200 orders pending on Amazon to be shipped out. So all 200 of those items are going to show as inventory I still have on Inventory Lab. Inventory Lab is always behind Amazon, usually a day or two sometimes. All right, so accounting, if you go to FBA Sales, that's what I usually show on my videos, to show you guys what I have sold. Again, I'm not going to go on there because I'm going to blank everything out anyways, but it'll give you a rundown of everything you've sold on Amazon. And the same with merchant sales, it'll give you a rundown of everything you've sold, from merchant fulfilled. Refunds, I never look at refunds. I don't worry about it, honestly, but it'll give you a rundown of everything you got refunded for. Reimbursements, it gives you a rundown of everything you got reimbursed for. Other income, so I use this as a full, what's the word I'm looking for all my accounting needs. So, I have, like today, I got my first payout from Google transferred. They emailed me, said they're going to transfer the funds to my savings account. So once I receive that, I'm going to go to other income. And, if I want to add something, I hit add, Google. And, sorry, it's my aunt messaging me. And our category would be, say, YouTube. So put YouTube, add, name, Google. Oops. If I was to get paid today, 10/21/2021, and it's like $168 or something I made over 2 months, something like that. So $168.54 or whatever the case may be. And if you hit save, it'll populate, as you can see right here, real nice and easy. I'm going to delete that because I don't remember the exact dollar amount. So if you make money on, say, YouTube or TikTok or affiliate marketing, whatever, if you sell ebooks on Amazon, through, what's it called, KDP, I think it's called, you would input all that information here. Okay, inbound shipping, I never look at inbound shipping. It just kind of populates itself. So let's click on that and see what it is, because I never look at it. Okay, so this actually shows you what's happening with all your stuff. So this shipment here is checked in. Amazon hasn't started receiving it yet, and this shows down all the shipping costs. I don't do per box costs or other costs, but you can add that in if you wanted to. Tells you where your stuff is going. Like working is stuff that I just need to delete because I didn't ship it out. But this one shows delivered. These two are shipped. One was luggage, like 3 backpacks, so I had to send it to the East Coast. The other one was oversized. This one here I think was oversized, so I had to send this one to the East Coast. But this gives you a rundown of what's happening with all your shipments. I usually just use Seller Central for this. Oops, excuse me. So next is mileage. You go in and you just type in your mileage. Every time I drive anywhere, I input the miles. I sold a Funko Pop today through Merchant Fulfilled. Post office is about 6 miles from me, so 6 or 3 miles each way. So say 6 miles round trip. Today is the 21st, the time of recording. And you could write post office or sourcing or UPS. I don't write nothing. I just kind of leave it alone. This one I put the wrong date apparently. That needs to be the 21st. And you can go through, you could change all this if you need to later. Real simple to use. Other expenses. So this I went over recently. I was showing how to add shrink and how to manage shrink on here. As you can see, my last few inputs are shrink. So you can go to add, and it actually will populate everything you've had. So account reinstatement, like 3 years ago, I got a lawyer to reinstate my account. I bought a garage air conditioner. This is what I put all my Amazon business loan interest under. If you pay for Prime, your subscription's in there automatically. Boxes, bubble wrap. I bought a bubble wrap dispenser, something you hang on the wall and you pull the bubble wrap on. And, it all populates. So if you want to do poly bags, for example, you just select poly bags. Say I spent $68. You hit create, and it should populate right there. So again, I'm going to delete that because that didn't happen. So that's how other expenses work. And disposition management, I never look at this. I'm not even sure what it is. Looks like it's okay. Oh, this is all the removals and stuff like that. You know, so that's what this is all the stuff you got rid of and why you got rid of it and stuff like that, whether it's sellable or not. You know, so like this here was all stuff that, you know, listings Amazon deleted. I just had them trash the stuff because I just don't want to deal with it, and I'll just write it off as a loss. But almost all of this was stuff that was either returned unsellable or whatever the case may be. So next, you know, seller profitability. So let's wait for this to populate. So seller profitability is going to be, yeah, so this tells you where all the stores are that you source from. So when you're listing items, you input what store you got it from. And, you know, this is actually a very valuable tool because it tells you where to keep sourcing from. So you can see like those were losses. So the target tactical TA means, where is it? Oh, here we go. That's target tactical arbitrage. So I know this is what I use tactical arbitrage on. And this is some of the stuff that Amazon got rid of the listings. I lowered my price significantly trying to get out from under them before they closed the listing because it was all needed that stupid notice to say it was legit Tory or whatever. Same with Hot Topic. You know, this is a couple wholesale accounts where people hijack the listings and tank the price. You know, Marshalls. I think I had some a shoe return that I've had for a few months. I don't remember exactly. But, you know, you just come through here. And I have some of these in code. So that way you guys don't know what it is I'm doing for my wholesale accounts. But, you know, this is basically what this is. It tells you your profits, your revenue, your return on investment, how much you got on hand, how much you sold, how many returns you had, your on-hand buy cost. You know, so this is actually a very valuable tool. So next is category, and again, this is something that's very important because you want to know where are you making your money. And you'll see here I've greatly shifted to grocery. I made $5,008. And all this information is over the last month. So I think it's 30 days. So it goes back probably till September 21st to the time of my recording this video today. You know, you see toys is 658. I'm not really selling too many toys, but I have kind of ramped up a little bit as we get closer to Q4. You know, apparel. This is almost all one shirt that Walmart doesn't carry anymore. You know, some pet supplies I got from Chewy's and a couple from Walmart. But you can see I've really headed toward grocery, which if you watch the channel, you know is something I've been working toward all year. SKU and ASIN profitability, that's just going to show you the profitability of your items you have in stock. You know, so I'm not going to go through all of these here. Inventory valuation is just kind of evaluate your inventory for you. Velocity report lets you know how fast you are selling your product. Removal and disposals is going to let you know what you're getting rid of out of the Amazon warehouse. Sales tax report in California. Amazon does all the sales tax for me, so I don't even bother with it. And then profit and loss is something else I've shown many times. And it gives you a rundown of all of your profits. So like you see 27,000 in sales, 725 in returns. You know, come down, cost of goods sold was 10,700. All of your Amazon fees are all right here. And you know, inventory expenses like inbound shipping, removal fees, 30-day storage fees. Other expenses is stuff that you input. So, you know, I've had $114 in shrink, had UPS pick up a few times, bought boxes, my business insurance, my cell phone, all that stuff comes through here. And I've still made $3 grand this month, and my profit is terrible, but most of that was from this right here, because that's not something I do very often. It's once a year going forward. And that's really all I use. This is Help Center if you need help, if you have a case. Every once in a while, I do have issues with Inventory Lab. It's like annually or maybe once or twice a year, I will email Technical Arbitrage with an issue, and that's what the support button is for. And it just pops up right here. But really, that's all there is to it for Inventory Lab. It's really easy to use. I think it's very user-friendly. It's only like $45 a month. I strongly recommend having this program if this is something you're doing like permanently, because it does everything you need it to do. You don't need QuickBooks or nothing like that. You just type in what you need, quick and easy, and you can just move on with your life. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope this video helps you guys out a lot. I really appreciate you watching my channel. So thanks, and have a good day.